I want to play Obra Dinn for the first time. I've only heard good things about this game, and it looks awesome. I love the style in it, but I've never played it before. I've loaded it up just to test the settings and some of my other settings, but I really haven't played it, so I might suck at it. We'll have to see. I have no idea what you do. I just know you kind of investigate what's happening on this old ship, so I'm just gonna hop right in. It's got kind of like a a sea shanty going on here. Alright. I don't know if it's like a creepy game or what. We'll have to see. Last at sea, 1803. The good ship. Obra Dinn. It had 51 crew. The Honorable East India Company. Attention, Chief Inspector in Insurance and Claims, London office. The Obra Dinn has returned. Dispatch to Falmouth immediately and prepare a full assessment. Alright.
Company man woke me up.
1807.
Said you'd need ferry to the Obra Dinn.
Obra Dinn.
Not many eager for that job. Seems a bit late if you ask.
So what is this, 4 years later?
What's in the box?
I don't know. I'll hoist it up in a few minutes.
Hey! How?
Carefully.
Carefully. Oh, it's beautiful. You can't really tell whether it's night or day, but I guess can't talk to this guy. Okay, so I've only stepped on board the ship once. Hello? It doesn't look like it's in very good shape anymore. I've got a sparkle. I know E kind of zooms in. And that's all I know. Click to move stuff, but no! Who are you? What happened to you, sir? Hello? Hello? Sir? Sir! No! Oh, you scared me. Just do it. I believe in you. You got this. Squeak. Hello?
It's too heavy. Take it yourself or open it easy.
Okay. Open it up. And this is as far as I've gotten. I got the book. The Catalog of Adventure and Tragedy. I trust now you find yourself on the Obra Dinn. I expected this day to come, and my every intention was to tell the ship's strange tale within the book pages of this book. Regrettably, failing health has allowed me to produce only the basic outline that follows. Your presence on the Obra Dinn is critical. I leave the discovery of its fate and the completion of this book in your hands. The next few pages will seem bewildering at first and will make sense in time. Use your pocket watch to determine the identity and fate of everyone on board. Complete each chapter accurately and return the book by guaranteed post to the French Office of Affairs in Morocco. The bargain chapter will remain unknown to you. I possess the details within, but have elected to keep them private for now. Henry Evans. You holding back on me, Henry Evans? The journey. Oh, you can zoom in. Whoa, that's a huge chunk of map. The ship. Okay, cargo hold. The crew. Oh, cool. You can kind of put in people's like faces based off of like photos you've seen. Oh my gosh, we've got quite a crew. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. Yeah, well, it did say there's 51. Wait, there's way more than 51. There's 60 people here. And then... wait. On the cargo deck is circled. This chapter will remain unknown until you leave the ship and return the book to me. Aww. So he's not... maybe it's like just the answers at the end. Sorry, I'm recovering from a little bit of a cold, so I keep like coughing today. Ooh. The glossary. This thing that looks ominous. And tab to close the book. A compass. Oh, hello. How are you doing today, Arui? A Roy? Is it a Roy? Compass. Alright, we've got our gear to start our adventure, I guess. Here's our first victim. Hello? How do I use my... can I use... Yeah, this game is so unique. The visuals are awesome.
Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells! You bastards made tape! Exactly what I give you!
Oh. No! Yeah, we're trying to figure out what happened on the ship. Apparently, we were called in to solve the case, really. As far as I can tell, the ship has been, like, abandoned for, like, 4 years or something like that. And we're trying to solve... oh, no! So I guess I'm trying to figure out who the people are, how everyone died. Oh my gosh. Hello? So we've got this guy. Can I... oh, wait. Wait, I wasn't done. Oh. I'm learning things. Whoa. The end. And that's the game. Just started, but it took me to the end. I win. It's over. Holy cow. Who is this and how did they die? How do you know he looks like that? It was just a skelly. This is... oh. Wait, can I... this person's face appears blurred throughout the book. This blurring indicates that you don't yet have sufficient information to determine their identity. Their fate may be known and can be entered now. Trying to name them while their face is blurred would be unproductive. Yeah, easy win. Carry on and pay attention. Faces will become unblurred when the information necessary to identify them has been revealed in some way. Okay. Wait, is this the guy that was on the ground? Killed, shot by gun by an unknown attacker. Oh geez, this is gonna be like complicated. I don't even know if that's the guy's corpse that was on. I didn't get a good look at him. Can I go back to it? I feel like I need to be a little bit faster. So that's what we heard. That's nice that you get a recap of that, just in case. We've got our first location of the corpse. The end, part 1. Okay. And 3 others were present. This guy, and this guy. They look so, like, how do I know who's who? I can't tell by their faces. They're all pixely. Oh, I'm gonna struggle. Okay, let's... Oh, good, I'm still in the memory. Okay, you are the guy who died. What do you look like? He looks just like everybody else. And you... Gun. Who are you? Who are you? Can I zoom in? I feel really weird zooming into their face like this. Oh, you're that guy. It helps you know who they are. Oh my gosh, cool. But I have to like recognize that photo. Can I zoom into you? Okay, so he is the blurry one that we have no idea. And you are... Okay, he is guy with a hat and mustache. I almost couldn't tell that was a mustache. I just thought that was like shade or something. I'm gonna have such a hard time recognizing people. Okay, so book tab. A gnome soul was shot with a gun by... Oh no, I don't have his name yet. It's this guy, right? This guy. Now how do we figure out people's names? Wait, tab to close. Okay, so... Can't get past him. Can I see other people's memories? Oh, wait, who are you? Hello? Oh, you've got a knife. Okay. What else was going down right here? What? Oh, I can probably leave the memory. But he was clearly, like, trying to attack or something because he's got an axe, so... Don't know what's going on. But we clearly need answers on who's who. Okay. So we've got our first body. There's his axe. And... No! The ship's just all, like, completely covered in bodies. Who are you? What happened to you? Why is everyone dead?
Must be in here someplace. They're at the bottom of the sea. That's a lie.
Oh, jeez. That sounds like they're just like... It didn't even sound that aggressive. They're just like slapping each other. Okay, so did all of this happen? No. Okay, this guy's dead first, clearly. Is one of these mustache guy? Are you mustache guy? He looks different. He's got like longer hair, right? The music's way too happy for the death that is taking place. Okay, wait. Is that the same guy that was running in with next to Axe guy? Oh no. You died? You're victim number 2? Oh no. Who is this and how did they die? Clearly... I didn't really catch... I should have paid attention. I think it was just a regular knife. I gotta get a closer look. Yeah, knife. He's got a stick. But he didn't have a stick before, so he must have picked it up off of somewhere here running in. See if anyone else is being sneaky around here. What the heck? No! No! Why are you falling? What the heck happened on this ship? Wait, is that the same guy that was running up the stairs a moment ago? Why would he run up the stairs? And is he swinging down? Or is he jumping off? He almost looks mid-swing. I feel like we're getting a little bit of a story. Yeah, it's clearly this guy. He just took off. It made a crazy jump for it. Why? But he's got a knife in his mouth, so I feel like he's swinging down to attack or something. And I think that's probably all we're gonna get from that part. Okay, so the question now is, well, there's the knife, and there's the death stick. So is this the guy that swung down from the balcony? It probably is. No. Oh, the stick of death. It's the same guy with the crazy mustache. It is him. So he's been doing all of this. Yep, it's the same guy that just swung down from the top balcony. So he tried to come. Oh no, he got him. Ow, that looks real bad. This guy's slowly dying. This guy's already a goner. Ooh, the visuals actually look really cool right here with the swing. You've got like the pixels kind of. Oops. Stick. Who is this and how did they die? You were torn apart. Oh gosh, that's an option. Is it a spear? I feel like you eaten, electrocuted. What the heck? Struck. You were struck with... Hooves tail wait. No, wait, that's not what. Speared. I guess I'll say spear, but it's kind of more like clubbed. Maybe speared. We'll say speared. So, yeah, I don't know what I would say. That it doesn't look like a spear, but maybe I don't know if there was a better option. Okay. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, so we've got our 3 victims there. But what happened to... Oh no! Did he come here and close the door? There's another person dead there! Holy cow! There's a gun on the floor. There we go.
Abigail, your brother, my friend. I shot him dead. I'll be with you soon, my love.
Okay, so the person on the bed is probably this
Please
Abigail
forgive
then.
me for everything.
If there are, I mean, it's too soon to say. Okay, so he was stabbed by this guy, and so he's like gravely injured. Or, oh no, he shot himself. Holy Corolla. It's still the same guy. Who are you? You are Abigail. Okay. Wait, where? There. I'm assuming he's talking to this person. Let's see if we can find anything else weird going on. Oops. Nope. It's like you had a good enough look. Good luck. Well, I wouldn't have... How did they die? Shot. Gun. By... Oh no, I have to put it in his own name. I don't know his name yet. Okay, so I guess that's all we'll get from him, but we probably know the name of the other person. So, I will leave and then maybe compass just her specifically. It almost looks like she's already dead. Maybe she died of like illness earlier and was being kept in there. Okay. Hello. I don't know if it will take me to the same memory or a different. Oh, she was killed in a storm and her corpse was put in there. Whoa, what? Wait a second. Holy cow. Oh, that's so cool. What? A kraken. It wouldn't be a pirate game without a kraken. Oh, can I see it? No, I want to look at it. Oh, that is so cool. I got distracted. Where even is she? Died by pole. Really? During a crazy Kraken attack. Holy cow. This guy just, whoop. Holy cow. Well, wasn't expecting that. Oh, so it's like a different part of the... Yeah, that was really cool. Well, we know who this is. This is... They can now be identified. Use the book and the pocket watch to gather enough information to deduce their identity. Revisit memories on the ship using the pocket watch to study relationships, appearances, and activities. Use the book maps, crew manifest, and artist sketches, along with the individual conversation logs to find clues about names, relationships, appearances, and roles. Okay, there were 60 people on the ship when it left England. Decisive information is rare. You'll have to make assumptions using partial information. Some identities may only be revealed through a process of elimination. Good luck. Well, we know who you are. Luckily, they gave us an easy one. Oh, I didn't... Oh, Whittler, or whatever. So the other guy is Robert because they are married. Yeah, I would say it's an unknown fate. Crushed by... Would you say rigging? The rigging. Yeah, by falling rigging. This may or may not be correct. Fates are validated in sets of 3. Correctly identify at least 3 people and their fates to have the information typeset into the book. Okay, well, we know who the other person is. Let's, 10 others were present. I guess we'll take a quick look around this one. Although, well, my compass is freaking out. I'm startled. Okay, so you've seen this guy with the hat. He is running for it after this guy's appropriate response here. Action. What did I do? What the heck? What did I do here? What did action do? What? You? Whoa. Whoa! Oh, it's all sandy. Whoa! Whoa. Oh, it kind of reveals more stuff that happened. So now I can investigate that guy. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We can now identify this guy as Whittler. Oh, that's cool. If the pocket watch is open, you go directly to the page. Okay, well, you are Robert Whittler. You're the captain. And then can you put in his name again. Unknown. Beast unknown enemy. How do you put in his name again? Because he shot himself. How do you put, was... Oh, suicide. Okay, by gun. There we go. Okay, so his is done. It is incredibly handy that they made it so the page opens to the book. So you were speared by the captain. So there was some kind of mutiny going on after the Kraken attack. You were also killed by the captain. And you were also killed by the captain. The captain really managed to fight back and get quite a few of them. Okay, so that's probably all we can figure out until we know more about those people in particular. This poor guy. It didn't go well for him. Dun dun dun.